Hi there folks, the Euro 2024 quarterfinals are over. Write in the comments down below which team will reach the final and be sure to leave your like under this video. Let's get the show on the pitch. I chose the Premier League because it's the clearest offer I have, but my dream is still La Liga. Barca is my dream. I hope I can sign for them one day. My idols are Ronaldinho and Neymar. Jadon Philogene claimed. Juventus have announced the transfer of Monza goalkeeper Michele Di Gregorio on loan with an option to buy. Portugal U20 international left-back Renato Veiga joins Chelsea from FC Basel for 14 million euros. Liverpool were set to let Mohamed Salah go to the Olympics, but the Egyptian star turned down the opportunity. For the first time in his career, Cristiano Ronaldo finished a major international tournament run without scoring a single goal. Girona have agreed a deal with Manchester United to sign Donny van de Beek for 500,000 euros. Inter have confirmed the transfer of Piotr Zielinski from Napoli as a free agent. The contract is valid for 4 years. I'm fighting back tears because it was very emotional. I've always said that we need the fans and the country behind us. We did our best for them. The feeling was special, Julian Nagelsmann shared. The 2022 World Cup champion Thiago Almada has joined Botafogo from Atlanta United for 20 million euros. In the winter, he will move to Lyon, who share the same owners. Barcelona are considering a move for Tottenham Hotspur right-back Emerson Royal. Manchester United have opened talks with the agent of Bologna star Joshua Zirkzee. His 40 million euros release clause runs until August. Georgian national team star George Mikhautadze has agreed to move from Metz to AS Monaco. RC Lens also wanted to secure his services. Crystal Palace winger Michael Olise has undergone a medical ahead of his transfer to Bayern Munich. He's now expected to pen a contract until 2029 with Vincent Kompany's side. West Ham United have acquired Wolverhampton Wanderers centre-back and captain Max Kilman for £40 million. Borussia Dortmund have reached an agreement with Brighton Hove Albion to sign Germany international midfielder Pascal Gross for 8 million euros. Bayern Munich fans have registered a petition asking the club's executives not to sell the team's centre-back Matthijs de Ligt to Manchester United. Tottenham Hotspur legend Moussa Sissoko returns to Watford. The contract will last for 2 years. Mikel Merino scored the latest winner in the history of the Spanish national team at the World Cup and European Championships in the 119th minute. Al Ittihad have made Christophe Galtier its priority to succeed Marcelo Gallardo. Atletico Madrid have rejected Chelsea's £42 million bid for striker Samu Omar Dion, who had a great loan spell at Deportivo Alaves last season. Brighton and Hove Albion have acquired defensive midfielder Mats Weaver from Feyenoord for 30 million euros. The player signed a 5-year contract with the Seagulls. Inter have sealed the deal with Real Betis for 18-year-old defender Alex Perez on loan with an option to buy. It's very likely that this was my last game with Germany. Yes, Thomas Müller said. Burnley have appointed Scott Parker as the club's new head coach. He replaced Vincent Kompany. Wolverhampton Wanderers are leading the race for Leicester City legend Kasper Schmeichel, who represented Anderlecht last season but became a free agent. Nicolo Zaniolo has joined Atalanta on loan from Galatasaray for 6.5 million euros, with an option to make the deal permanent for 15 million euros. Jordan Pickford was fully prepared for the penalty shootout. Under the title Switzerland Penalty Taker List, his water bottle had each Swiss player's name next to an instruction where to dive. Gareth Southgate has now reached the semi-final of the Men's European Championship as many times as every other England manager combined. I'm already at the top. I'm already at Juventus. We'll make great things next season. Thiago Motta is an excellent manager and a very good choice, Gleison Bremer assured. A pair of Adidas Adipure 11 Pro boots, which Toni Kroos wore the most of his career, will be renamed in his honor. I assume Nunez will fit really well into my playing style because I like him. I've told him already, yes, he's one of the players I've spoken to, Arne Slot said. Representatives of the Saudi Pro League intend to invite the legendary defender Pepe to join them. The player has not made a decision yet. France's Ousmane Dembélé, Spain's Dani Olmo, Netherlands' Stefan de Vrij, and England's Bukayo Saka have won the Player of the Match awards for their performances at the Euro 2024 quarterfinals. Spain will face France, and England will take on the Netherlands in the Euro 2024 semifinals. Germany and Spain gave us an unbelievable display of football action. The first half was more about tackles, though after the break, Dani Olmo opened the scoring with a superb assist from Lamine Yamal. Die Mannschafts' final attack resulted in Florian Wirtz equalizing in the dying minutes after a towering Joshua Kimmich header, thus taking the contest to extra time. When things were about to go to the penalty shootout, it was Spain's substitute Mikel Merino who decided this tie with his fine 119th minute header. France and Portugal failed to live up to expectations, but they began to create some intensity at the very end of the game. Eventually, France made no mistakes in the penalty shootout, while Portugal was let down by João Felix, who hit the post. In the next clash, England once again created problems for itself. Southgate's side had their encounter versus Switzerland under control in the first half, and after the break they gave the initiative to their opponents. Then, in the 75th minute, Breel Mbolo managed to find the back of the net to give his team a 1-0 lead. Only Saka's magical long-range strike saved the Three Lions from defeat. And in the penalty shootout, one save by Jordan Pickford after a Kanji shot was enough to guarantee victory. We are moving on to Turkey, who delivered a solid first half against the Netherlands, with Samet Akaydin putting his team ahead with a header after an incredible cross from Arda Güler. In the second half, the Oranje got back in the game. In the 70th minute, Stefan de Vrij scored from a corner. 6 minutes later, Mert Muldur inadvertently turned Denzel Dumfries' cross into his own net under pressure from Cody Gakpo. Well, let's have a look at the other news of the release. The Euro 2024 quarterfinal tie between Germany and Spain started with a real drama. Already in the first minutes, Pedri suffered a tackle from Toni Kroos and was left out of the competition. A medical examination concluded that Pedri would miss 5 to 6 weeks of action, which means he will no longer play in the ongoing European Championship. After the clash, the Real Madrid legend made a good gesture and apologized to Pedri. "I feel sorry for Pedri and hope for forgiveness. Logically, I had no intention of hurting you. I wish you a quick recovery and all the best. You are a great player." Following his Euro 2024 performance, the demand for Nico Williams is simply insane. Now, Liverpool have joined the competition for the Athletic Bilbao star signature. According to the source, the Reds are willing to trigger a €58 million release clause. This step could make the Premier League Titans the main contenders for Williams, as it's believed that Barcelona's financial situation may prevent them from doing the same. However, it's also reported that the forward himself has no intention of leaving Spain and would rather prefer to join Barcelona. Everything comes down to Riccardo Calafiori joining Arsenal this summer. The Gunners have already agreed personal contract terms with the player and his agents until the summer of 2029. From now on, the team from North London only needs to negotiate the transfer price with Bologna executives. As of these moments, we are talking about a transfer worth €50 million, 50% of which will go to Calafiori's former club FC Basel. Juventus and Chelsea, who were also showing interest in the defender, have already withdrawn from the race. It is expected that as part of Arsenal, Riccardo will operate at his native left-back position, not in the center of defense, as was the case at Bologna. Manchester City are seriously considering the option of parting ways with the first-choice goalkeeper Ederson, in whom Al Nassr are interested, so the citizens are already working on his replacement. The club is considering 3 goalkeepers to replace Ederson: Andre Lunin, Mike Mignon, and Diego Costa. Manchester City have reportedly been studying Lunin's candidacy for quite a while, as he impressed the citizens' management after the 2023-24 Champions League quarterfinals. The goalkeeper himself does not mind switching clubs, as he does not want to become Courtois' understudy again. Diogo Costa demonstrated a great game at Euro 2024 as part of Portugal's squad, saving 3 spot kicks in a penalty shootout against Slovenia. Meanwhile, Mignon and his country have already made it to the semi-finals of the tournament, where they will battle Spain. Manchester City and Belgium international Kevin De Bruyne is close to changing clubs. According to the source, the 33-year-old midfielder has given his verbal consent to join Saudi Arabia's Al Ittihad. Representatives of the Saudi Pro League outfit held talks with the players and reached common ground regarding the terms of his contract. Now it's up to the clubs to negotiate with each other. It's reported that Man City bosses are set to consider the option of departing the Belgian. As you can see, De Bruyne's acquisition is a top priority for the nation's club for the summer, and in an interview the footballer did not rule out that he could move to this country. Luckily, Man City have already identified a replacement for Kevin. According to Bild, Man City are keen on recruiting RB Leipzig's attacking midfielder Dani Olmo, whose release clause is valued at 60 million euros. Pep Guardiola is a fan of the Spaniard's talent, asking the Citizens board to buy him. Guys, our Fanatico channel has released a video on the transfer of NICO to Barcelona. We invite all coolers to check it out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.